Eagles. Eagles.
And welcome in, everyone, to another edition of the Green Zone, week number 3 in the National Football League. Your Philadelphia Eagles against Sean McVay and the Los Angeles Rams down at Lincoln Financial Field. I'm going to be with you all afternoon, bringing you all of the play-by-play here across the JAKIB Sports network. Jake Elliott and the kicking team set to go down in South Philadelphia, and the Rams will have their first possession here in the first quarter, a rematch from the playoff game a year ago, and Matthew Stafford and the undefeated Rams come in looking to get some revenge against your Philadelphia Eagles. Eagles 2-0 as well. Beautiful day for football down at Lincoln Financial Field, but we're glad you're with us here on the Green Zone, all presented by Morgan & Morgan, America's #1 injury attorney. Here's Matthew Stafford. He starts up on a 1st down and 10, and he starts up under center on a 1st down carry for the Rams. They'll have a 1st down. Now they'll have a 2nd down following the 1st down carry for the offense. Second down and 5, 5-yard gain for the Rams. Opening drive. Welcome into the Green Zone. Stafford again under center. Back at the 20. He's under pressure, flips the football out, passes complete over on the far side of the field, and that is Kyren Williams. And Williams looks like he gets the 1st down, and they move the sticks. Two plays, 1 1st down conversion for the LA Rams. First down and 10, 13:45 remaining opening quarter. You're watching or listening to the Green Zone across the JAKIB Sports Network. Now, Stafford. He's back in the gun on the snap, flips the pass out again for Williams, but it slips right through Williams' hands and falls incomplete. Bring up 2nd down and 10 for the offense. Your starters on offense for the Rams, you got to watch the receivers. Number 17, Davante Adams. Number 89, or number 12, Puka Nacua. And Zach Bond as Stafford, and Zach Bond picks it off, and it's an early turnover for the Eagles. Great play by Zach Bond. Stafford didn't expect it, and he turns over the football. Davante Adams, the intended receiver, and Zach Bond jumps that route. Great interception. And Jalen Hurts and the offense will come out, and they'll start 1st down and 10. Oh, my. So an early turnover for the Rams. Eagles take over 1st down and 10 in excellent field position. The first possession will be at the 38 for Jalen Hurts and the offense. Devontae Smith in motion, goes left to right. Here comes Saquon Barkley. And Barkley will get a yard. 2nd down and 9. For Hurts and the offense. Left to right go the Eagles. Big turnover, a Zach Bond interception on that Rams' first possession. 2nd down and 9. Now Barkley goes in motion to the far side of the field. Hurts in a naked backfield. It's 2nd down and 9. Play clock down to 4. Snap to Hurts. Pass is complete. Devontae Smith has it. Short pitch and catch. It'll be short of the first down marker. Make it third down for Jalen and the offense. Football on the Rams' 32-yard line. Hurts standing in the gun. Empty backfield, Hurts at the 37. Big third down for the Eagles on their first possession following the turnover. 3rd and 4. Now pressure on Hurts. Now he steps up, but he trips up. He trips before he's brought down, and he's short of the first down marker, and that'll bring up a 4th down and 2. Let's see what Nick Sirianni and the offense will do here in the opening possession. And Hurts is going to stay out on the field. It'll be a 4th down and 2. Fourth down and 2 for Jalen and the offense. Hurts is lined up in the gun. He's back at his own 35. Barkley is to his right. To give or the fake to Barkley. Now Hurts is going to get the first down and a lot more inside the 20. And then he cuts back up inside. So Jalen Hurts on his own picks up the first down and a lot more for Philadelphia. So first down and 10 for the offense. 2 rushes for Jalen Hurts. He has 19 yards. They're at the 13. 1st and 10. Now Saquon Barkley gets the football, but nothing there for Barkley. He's pushed back. May have lost a yard. Lost 2 on the play. Call it 2nd down and 12. Ten minutes, 15 seconds remaining. You're watching the Green Zone. We're glad you're with us here on a Sunday afternoon. It's a 1 o'clock kickoff for the Eagles. If you're just tuning in, Zach Bond with an interception of Matthew Stafford on the opening drive. Now 2nd down and 12. Barkley to the left of Hurts. Hurts fires. Pass is incomplete. Jahad Dotson had it. Devontae was there as well. Maybe a step in front of him. Call it 3rd down and 12. I'm not sure, by the way, who that pass was intended for. Was that intended for Dotson or was that intended for Devontae Smith? 3rd down and 12. Eagles in the red zone. Hurts on his own or on the 19 of the Rams. Out of the gun. Play clock down to 1. Snap. Fires. Hurts fires. Has Devontae Smith. And Smith is caught down just inside the 5. It'll bring up 4th down. He's short of the line to gain. And it's 4th down and 2. Fourth and a yard. Lined up for the tush push. Here we go. Barkley and Goddard behind Hurts. Snap to Hurts. The push is forward, and it is good for a 1st down. Jalen holding the football out. The Rams are saying, wait a minute. No, he didn't get there. And the spot gives the Eagles a 1st down. It'll be 1st down and goal. 8 minutes, 28 seconds remaining opening quarter. Remember, the Rams took the opening kickoff on the third play. Stafford was picked off by Zach Bond. First and goal. Barkley at the 9. Snap from the 2. Pass over the end zone looking for A.J. Brown, and that pass is incomplete. Flag down. We'll wait and see what the call is. And it is a pass interference against the Rams, so half the distance to the goal line. Here we go. Eagles lined up for the tush push. Hurts buries his way into the end zone. And the Eagles score first. Touchdown, Jalen Hurts. Wow, 6 for 6 in the red zone. And the Eagles score first. Look at Jalen Hurts bang his way in there. Now Elliott in for the extra point. 8 minutes and 7 seconds remaining. Elliott's point after the Hurts touchdown is up and good. So the score, your Eagles are up on top by a 7-0 count. We'll take a short break. Back in a moment.
If you're a small business owner, a 1099 employee, or a contractor and you need help with your health insurance, do you know who to call? We're here to help. We are JSH Group Healthcare Solutions of PA, and we've been helping our friends and neighbors for over 20 years. With all the changes happening in the health insurance industry, there's no need to worry. JSH Group Healthcare Solutions of PA has you covered 24/7, 365 days a year. Contact broker owner Jan Riegel directly at 610-483-8426. That's 610-483-8426. At JSH Group Healthcare Solutions of PA, we provide customizable plans fitting any specific need because we have a plan for everyone.
And back here on the Green Zone here across the JAKIB Sports Network as Jalen Hurts and your Philadelphia Eagles score on their opening possession, a big turnover by the defense. Zach Bond picks off Matthew Stafford, and the Eagles punch it in, of course, on the tush push, and it's 7-0 Philadelphia over the L.A. Rams, and the Rams waiting for the kickoff to get to football. We thank you for being with us here on the Green Zone. I'm working through a little bit of laryngitis, so I hope you stay with us here on the Green Zone here on the JAKIB Sports Network. Game 3. Eagles looking to move to 3-0. They go on the road next week down to Tampa. The test today, of course, Matthew Stafford, Devontae Adams, Puka Nacua, and this 2-0 Los Angeles Rams offense and team that comes into this game with revenge on their mind. We'll see if they're able to rebound following that Stafford interception, which is a great interception by Zach Bond. 9 plays, 38 yards, 5 minutes and 21 seconds, capped off by a 1-yard push touchdown run for Jalen Hurts, and of course, all set up by Zach Bond on that interception. Now the Rams again will start with their second possession of the half, following the Elliott kickoff. Three, four replays now of the tush push. First down carry for the Rams. Kyron Williams again. Bring up second down. You're going to see that all afternoon, by the way. The analysis of the tush push and the Eagles' offensive line appears, by the way, they moved twice on both tush pushes in that drive. Williams gets 6. Call it second down and 4. 7-0 Eagles. Williams in the backfield. Takes the football again from Stafford. Cracks over the 40-yard line. Good for a first down. 2 carries by Williams on this drive. Picks up the first down. It'll be first down and 10 for the Rams. 7 minutes, 10 seconds remaining opening quarter. Williams again. Standing back at his 33. Stafford under center, first down and 10. Give us to Williams again. Breaks to the outside. Stays on his feet, crosses midfield, and he picks up another first down. Jahad Campbell there to get him, but not before Kyren Williams again picks up a first down. Good run for Williams. So first down and 10 for the Rams. Williams goes out. Campbell got him. They cross over midfielder in Philadelphia Eagle territory. Corum on the carry. Nothing there for Blake Corum. Second down and 10 as Corum gets back to the original line of scrimmage. 5:59 remaining. Remember, Devontae Adams was the intended target on that Zach Bond interception. Second down and 10. Stafford under center. Snap. Under pressure. Fires. Drops a pass off. Pass complete down around the 44-yard line. And that is good for a first down. Puka Nacua gets another first down. They move the chains. Rams on the move. First down and 10. 5:01 remaining first quarter. Stafford fakes to Williams. Under pressure. Jalix Hunt in on Stafford quickly. Stafford bailed out and threw it away. Pass incomplete. Call it second down. Football on the Eagles' 37-yard line. Now Stafford's out of the gun. Pressure again. Pass is over the middle, and that pass is complete. Nacua again has it. He'll be short of the first down marker. He'll gain 5. Third down and 5. Zach Bond on the coverage for the defense. Oh, man, the Nakua could play to hold on to that football. 3rd down and 5. They snap or set the football on the 33-yard line of the Eagles. Stafford will be in the gun. He's at the 39. Stafford again, and his pass is incomplete. Zach Bond again on defense, and that'll bring up a 4th down. Zach Bond is all over the field on defense. It's a 51-yard attempt for Joshua Carty. Snap, hold, kick, lots of distance, and it is good. So the Rams do get on the board, and they convert a field goal in their second possession. And your score, Philadelphia 7. And the LA Rams 3. You're watching the Green Zone here on the JAKIB Sports Network. Back in a moment.
This is Eric. When he got injured in a car accident, he called Morgan & Morgan. He not only gets a lawyer, he gets trial lawyers like Sam and Jessica who are in it to win it. He gets his own investigators with briefcases, leather ones. And if you ever have questions, our customer service folks keep things rolling. Injured? We're your army. Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm.
And back here on the Green Zone, we're glad you're with us here on a Sunday afternoon. It's the Eagles and the Rams down at Lincoln Financial Field, Game 3 of the season. And I appreciate you very much hanging in with me as I labor through a little bit with my voice. Thank you for staying with me. JAKIB Nation here on the JAKIB Sports Network. Don't forget, coming up at halftime, Xander Krause and John McMullen. John, of course, down at the stadium. We'll check in with him. They'll bring you all up to speed up at halftime. Eagles will get their second possession of the first half. When play resumes, remember their first possession was that interception by Zach Bond. 7-3 Philadelphia Eagles over the Rams, and the defense looks good so far here in the opening quarter. All right, here we go. 4 minutes remaining, opening quarter. Welcome in again to the Green Zone. Eagles with a 7-3 lead. 51-yard field goal by Carty. And that kick goes out of the back of the end zone. Tank Bigsby was back for Philadelphia. So Hurts in the offense will have a first down and 10. They'll start on their own 20. Eagles 2 for 2 today on tush push. It's now a stat on the network. Here we go, first down and 10. Hurts 2 out of 3 for 16 yards. Hurts standing on his own 15, Barkley to his left. Brown goes in motion, far side of the field. Snap is to Hurts. Hurts under pressure, tries to step up in the pocket. Now he rolls to his right, and then he's just going to airmail the football and throw it away. It'll bring up a second down. So second down and 10 for Hurts in the offense. .347 remaining opening quarter. Second possession for Hurts in the offense. Now Barkley will line up to the right. Pressure again, and they get to Hurts, and Hurts is sacked. Ford gets him. And Jalen got up and kind of raised his hands. Lane Johnson, by the way, is out of the game. But the pressure comes from the opposite side. And it looks like Ford beat Landon Dickerson. 8-yard loss. Third down and 18. Hurts now back standing at the 7. Gives the football to Barkley. Barkley, nothing there on the 3rd and 18. And the Eagles will concede and punt the football. They're reporting on the Fox broadcast today that Lane Johnson is hurt. They're reporting a neck injury, and his return back to the game is questionable. Man standing on his own goal line. High, big, booming punt. Back at the 25-yard line. And a good return for the Rams all the way out to their own 40-yard line, and that's where Stafford and the offense will take over. They'll have a first down and 10. Big developing story with Lane Johnson out. Of course, John McMullen down at the game. We'll get that update from him and Xander coming up at halftime. We'll pause. We'll take a break. It's the Eagles 7 and the Rams 3. Back in a moment on the JAKIB Sports Network.
If you're a small business owner, a 1099 employee, or a contractor and you need help with your health insurance, do you know who to call? We're here to help. We are JSH Group Healthcare Solutions of PA, and we've been helping our friends and neighbors for over 20 years. With all the changes happening in the health insurance industry, there's no need to worry. JSH Group Healthcare Solutions of PA has you covered 24/7, 365 days a year. Contact broker owner Jan Riegel directly at 610-483-8426. That's 610-483-8426. At JSH Group Healthcare Solutions of PA, we provide customizable plans fitting any specific need because we have a plan for everyone.
Ignite your nights with free live entertainment daily, only at Live Casino and Hotel Philadelphia's Center Bar. 7 days a week, enjoy some of the region's top party bands, performers, and DJs as they take the stage in the heart of the casino action. Great cocktails, live music, and lively moments. It's all happening at Center Bar at Live Casino and Hotel Philadelphia. Visit livecasinophilly.com for more details.
EAGLES. Eagles.
And back here on the Green Zone here across the JAKIB Sports Network, the Philadelphia Eagles have a 7-3 lead over the LA Rams. Lane Johnson, the story right now, questionable to return. We'll try and keep you updated on that as we learn more. Should the network put anything out? And then, of course, Xander Krause and John McMullen will be back with you at halftime, and they'll bring up and they'll update you on that as well. Third possession for the Los Angeles Rams. On a 1st down and 10 for Matthew Stafford. His intended receiver, a screenplay. His receiver fell down, and it'll make it 2nd down and 10. Two minutes, 11 seconds remaining, first quarter. Rams with a field goal, Eagles with a touchdown. Second down and 10, Stafford now up. He'll snap from the 46. He'll come up under center. Corum on the big carry, big run for Blake Corum. And he gets out past the sticks. And a 10-yard run for Blake Corum. And he picks up the 1st down. So 1st down and 10 for Stafford and the offense. On the Eagles, or at the Eagles 44. Stafford taking a shot down the field. He's looking. He's got Davante Adams, and he is in the end zone. He beats Reed Blankenship, and it is a touchdown. Davante Adams. Wow. Right on the money from Matthew Stafford. And Reed Blankenship is not going to cover Davante Adams. No shot. Touchdown Rams. Wow. Cardi comes in to convert the extra point. And the Rams now have 10, and the Eagles have 7 here in the opening quarter. 10-7 Rams. 1 minute and 20 seconds remaining in the first quarter. We'll take a break. Back in a moment.
Ignite your nights with free live entertainment daily, only at Live Casino and Hotel Philadelphia's Center Bar. 7 days a week, enjoy some of the region's top party bands, performers, and DJs as they take the stage in the heart of the casino action. Great cocktails, live music, and lively moments. It's all happening at Center Bar at Live Casino and Hotel Philadelphia. Visit livecasinophilly.com for more details and the complete list of upcoming events. Must be 21 or older. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
This is Eric. When he got injured in a car accident, he called Morgan & Morgan. He not only gets a lawyer, he gets trial lawyers like Sam and Jessica who are in it to win it. He gets his own investigators with briefcases, leather ones. And if you ever have questions, our customer service folks keep things rolling. Injured? We're your army. Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm.
And we're back here on the Green Zone here across the JAKIB Sports Network. Joe Krause trying to bring you all of the action today. And the Rams now on the Davante Adams touchdown have a 10-7 lead. And Reed Blankenship, I'm sorry, Reed, but Reed, you have no shot against Davante Adams covering him. And your Philadelphia Eagles now trail. Again, the big story, the developing story is Lane Johnson is out of the game right now. And according to network reports, Lane has a neck injury and he is questionable to return. So we'll get you updated. Xander and John will get you updated on all of that coming up at halftime of the game today. Rams 10, Eagles 7. And on that last possession, Jalen and the offense were 3 and out. We'll see what they're able to do here. When play resumes. 3 plays, 54 yards, the 44-yard strike to Davante Adams. One minute, 20 seconds remaining in the opening quarter. I'm glad you're with us here on the Green Zone, and I'm glad you're bearing through with me here on The Voice. Now the kickoff and the return. Bugsby again. And the Eagles will get their next possession. They'll have a first down and 10. They trail 10-7. Oh, man, Stafford. What a pass to Davante Adams. First down and 10 for Hurts in the offense. He starts under center. Fakes to Barkley. Fires pass over the middle intended for A.J. Brown, and that is incomplete. Second down. Lake on the coverage against Brown. So second down and 10. Clock stops. 1:12 remaining here in the first quarter. Hurts now 2 of 5 for 16 yards. Second and 10. From the 20, Hurts now out of the gun. Barkley will be at his left. Hurts standing at his own 14. The give is to Saquon Barkley, and again, Saquon Barkley, tough sledding for Barkley. Nothing there for Saquon. It'll bring up third down. 2 for Saquon. Shot of Lane Johnson sitting on the Eagles sideline. Pryor replaces Lane. And again, he's questionable to return. Third down and 8. Hurts now. Pressure, a blitz, and he is sacked and hit hard. And that'll bring up a fourth down. Wow. Oh, man. McCullough just blistered Hurts. Scott-free, hit him at the 10-yard line. Wow. Hurts didn't have a chance. And that'll bring up a fourth down, and the Eagles will have to punt. End of a quarter. Ends on a sack to Jalen Hurts. When play resumes down at the Link, the Rams with a 10-7 lead over your Philadelphia Eagles, and they're getting the football back. Back in a moment.
This is Eric. When he got injured in a car accident, he called Morgan & Morgan. He not only gets a lawyer, he gets trial lawyers like Sam and Jessica who are in it to win it. He gets his own investigators with briefcases, leather ones. And if you ever have questions, our customer service folks keep things rolling. Injured? We're your army. Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm.
And back here on the Green Zone here across the JAKIB Sports Network, all presented, of course, by Morgan & Morgan, America's #1 injury law firm, and the Live Casino and Hotel Philadelphia, voted the best casino by the Philadelphia Inquirer. Joe Krause with you here on an afternoon, Sunday afternoon, here in the Green Zone. I'm glad you're with us as we wait for the second quarter to get underway. Matthew Stafford and the offense will come out and start with a 1st down and 10. Following the punt, they'll wait for the punt from Mann. Remember, the 20-yard return on Mann's last punt set up the start of that drive that resulted in that 44-yard strike from Stafford to Davante Adams. 1 quarter of play in the books. There's a weird vibe down at the link right now following that opening interception by Zach Bond, which resulted in an Eagles touchdown. But the offense has not done much. Took up 9 plays, by the way, on that opening drive to go 38 yards. 1 big run from Jalen Hurts. Total yards for the Eagles in the first half, 24. 3rd down conversions, 0 for 4. Total yards for the Rams, 104. That's what your opening quarter looks like. Man, this time deepening it back in his end zone. High, big punt all the way back to the 26-yard line. And this time, the special teams are there. There is a flag down, but no return. Little return at all as Calcaterra is down. And now another flag comes in as McCullough is barking at someone. Two flags on the play. So McCullough, who had the big sack on Hurts, will get the holding call. I think Sidney Brown may get that for him and McCullough. Let's see. And that's exactly what it is. Sidney Brown gets the personal foul after the whistle. McCullough gets the holding call on the return. And the penalties will offset. The Rams will take over. Stafford now on a 1st down from his own 34. It'll be a 1st down and 10 carry. Here comes Williams. Crosses the 40. He's out past the 45-yard line. Good run from Williams, and he picks up a 1st down. Kyron Williams. On the 1st down carry. I'll tell you who could block for the Rams. Puka Nacua. 1st down and 10. Out to the 47-yard line. Stafford again, under center. Williams again, but Zach Bond says, no, not this time. Good play by Zach Bond. Williams will lose a yard, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Update from Pittsburgh. The Steelers with 14. The Patriots no score. Good play by Zach Bond. Loss of 1. Second down and 11. Stafford now, this time he'll line up out of the gun. Quick pass to Puka Nacua right at midfield. Not much gain. It'll bring up a third down. Nacua gets 4, so third down and 7. Stafford 5 of 10, 71 yards. 1 interception on the opening drive, and of course the big touchdown to Davante Adams. Here we go. Third down. Stafford again. He was looking for Adams. A flag comes in. Mitchell may have been holding onto the jersey of Davante Adams. And that's exactly what they call pass interference against Quinyon Mitchell. And that's all he could do because Davante had him beat. And the drive extends. It's first down and 10 for the Rams. Now Stafford under center. Williams again. Tries to go off the left side. He'll gain 2. Call it second down and 8 for Stafford and the offense. 12:40 remaining second quarter. Second and 8. Play clock at 11. Under center again at the Eagles 31. Nacua in motion. The give is to Williams. He stays on the ground and he pushes forward and they push him forward. And with the extra effort and the extra push, Williams may have picked up the first down. Jahad Campbell had him wrapped up. We'll see where they mark it, and they do give it to him. As Williams gets the extra push and picks up the first down. 8 rushes, 49 yards for Williams. First down and 10. Now at the 24. Here comes Corum. Left side, 20. Still on his feet. And he's down at a 16-yard line. John Campbell again there to make the stop. But the Rams are running at will right now on your Philadelphia Eagles. Second and 3. Corum gets 7 on the carry. Stafford, snap from under center. Blake Corum again has the first down, crosses to 10, and he's brought down at the 6-yard line. Blake Corum, big gain, first down Rams. I mean, the Eagles are getting blown off the ball. 76 rushing yards for the Rams. First and goal. Stafford fires, looking for Davante Adams, but too high. Mitchell on the coverage. It'll be second down. 10:09 remaining. Oh, man, Adams is open. Put that in his belly, and it's a touchdown. Second down and goal. Ninth play of the drive. Stafford. They'll snap from the 6. Williams stays on his feet, pushes forward, and he gets down to the 2-yard line. It'll be 3rd and goal. Nine plays so far on this drive. 7 of the 9 plays rushing calls for the Rams. 3rd and goal. From the Eagles 2. Williams again, straight up, stays on his feet, gets the extra effort, and pulls his way into the end zone. A flag down. And the touchdown's going to come off the board, a holding call against the Rams. The Eagles get a break. So take the touchdown off the board. Back to 3rd down and goal for the Rams. The football is back at the 10-yard line. I don't know if Jalen Carter's done a thing so far, by the way, in the first half. 3rd and goal. Stafford out of the gun. Standing on the 15, all kind of time, fires, and then he sails it out of the end zone, and it'll be incomplete. Cooper DeJean back there on the coverage on the tight end, and that'll bring up a 4th down. Higbee was the intended receiver. Stafford stood in the pocket for 5 seconds before he threw the football. "28-yard field goal. Carty to make it 13. Snap down, kick up, and the kick is good. So at 9 minutes and 15 seconds, the Eagles get a break as the Rams are forced to settle for a field goal. It's 13 for the LA Rams, 7 for the Philadelphia Eagles. You're watching the Green Zone on the JAKIB Sports Network.
Ignite your nights with free live entertainment daily, only at Live Casino and Hotel Philadelphia's Center Bar. 7 days a week, enjoy some of the region's top party bands, performers, and DJs as they take the stage in the heart of the casino action. Great cocktails, live music, and lively moments. It's all happening at Center Bar at Live Casino and Hotel Philadelphia. Visit livecasinophilly.com for more details and the complete list of upcoming events. Must be 21 or older. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
And back here on the Green Zone, I'm glad you're with us here on a Sunday afternoon. Don't forget, coming up at halftime, Joe Krause and John McMullen. And you want to tune in. John McMullen will have the very, very latest on Lane Johnson, who is questionable to return. And that's on the offensive side of the football. On the defensive side of the football, the Matthew Stafford and the Rams are running the football right down the throat of the Eagles defense, even on this most recent drive. Of all the majority of plays on that drive were rushing plays. And if it weren't for the hold, the Rams actually punched it in for a touchdown. Don't forget, our Green Zone today is presented by Morgan & Morgan, America's #1 injury law firm. Eagles will get the football. We're back in 30.
This is Eric. When he got injured in a car accident, He called Morgan and Morgan. He not only gets a lawyer, he gets trial lawyers like Sam and Jessica who are in it to win it. He gets his own investigators with briefcases, leather ones. And if you ever have questions, our customer service folks keep things rolling. Injured? We're your army. Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm.
And back here on the Green Zone, second quarter action getting set to resume following the Rams field goal. They lead 13-7 with 9 minutes and 15 seconds remaining here in the first half. Eagles will get the football to start the second half when we get there. Now Mechie struggles with the football, picks it up off the turf. Now he runs to his right side. He's going to get over the 20, out to the 25-yard line. Flag comes down. Jalen Hurts and the offense will come out, but let's see what they call. I don't know, is it me or the officials taking forever to figure out the flag? So two holding calls against the Eagles on that return. And now the Eagles will start this drive inside their own 10-yard line. Jalen Hurts and the offense. 1st and 10. Hurts is going to come up under center. He's going to give the ball to Barkley. Barkley's going to try and get back to the line of scrimmage. He does, but that's it. Maybe a yard. And that'll bring up a second down. Barkley tries to go to the right. Hey, there's no Lane Johnson over there. He does get 2, 2nd down and 8. Hurts out of the gun now, standing on his 5. Barkley shifts in motion. Now they dump the football off to Barkley out at the 8, and Barkley is smothered in and pushed out of bounds. It'll bring up 3rd down. Short pitch and catch. Barkley picks up 2. Flag comes down. It's 13-7. And the officials have picked up the flag. So 2 plays, 4 yards, 3rd down and 6. Eight minutes, 23 seconds remaining, second quarter. It's 13-7 Rams. But the Eagles offense has done absolutely nothing so far today. 3rd and 6. Hurts out of the gun. He's at the 7. Dillon is in for Barkley. He's to the left of Hurts. Now Hurts taking a shot down the field. Got an open receiver, but the football hung up there. Jahad Dotson was the intended receiver, but incomplete as that football had a lot of air underneath it, and that'll bring up a 4th down, and the Eagles will have to punt. And that'll bring up a 4th down, 4th and 6. Man again in the end zone when he receives the snap. High big punt or kick. Smith on the return for the Rams. Took it at his 31, comes all the way out to the 40, crosses the 40. And 7 minutes, 44 seconds remaining. We're lucky. The Rams are up 13-7, but Stafford and the offense are getting the football back, and they have been dominating from the line of scrimmage. We'll take a short break. You're watching the Green Zone on JAKIB Sports.
If you're a small business owner, a 1099 employee, or a contractor and you need help with your health insurance, do you know who to call? We're here to help. We are JSH Group Healthcare Solutions of PA, and we've been helping our friends and neighbors for over 20 years. With all the changes happening in the health insurance industry, there's no need to worry. JSH Group Healthcare Solutions of PA has you covered 24/7, 365 days a year. Contact broker owner Jan Riegel directly at 610-483-8426. That's 610-483-8426. At JSH Group Healthcare Solutions of PA, we provide customizable plans fitting any specific need because we have a plan for everyone.
And back here on the Green Zone here on the JAKIB Sports Network. Thanks for being with me on a Sunday afternoon. Glad to be with you here, bringing you all the action across the JAKIB Sports Network. Eagles trailing right now 13-7. And remember, they had a touchdown taken off. The Rams had a touchdown taken off the board on a holding call. And that opening drive followed, which was created by that Zach Bond interception on the Rams opening drive. It took them 9 plays to go 39 yards, 2 push conversions, one being for the touchdown. But the offense has not done much so far in the football game today. Matthew Stafford and the offense will get ready to go. Eagles need to stop. They need to come up with a 3 and out here. Stafford will start out at his 46, under center. Blake Corum on the carry, and Blake Corum gets out to midfield. Gain of 4, second down and 6. Seven minutes, 21 seconds remaining. I've yet to see a big play on defense outside of the Bond interception. Second and 6. Just shy of midfield. Stafford's under center again. He's going to throw. He fires. He has his man. That's Puka Nacua. And Nakua's inside the 35-yard line. Cooper DeJean brought him down, but not before they pick up a Rams first down. Another Rams first down. First down and 10. Football down on the 35-yard line. Stafford out of the gun this time. Slings the football over to Devontae Adams, who has it in front of Quinyon Mitchell. Steps out of bounds. Short pitch and catch. Give him 4. Call it second down and 6. And the Rams are on the move. Second down and 6. We've reached the 6-minute mark. Stafford, 7 out of 14, 89 yards. 4 catches for Puka Nacua. It'll be a second down and 6 from the 32 of the Eagles. Here comes Corum to the left side. He gets to the outside. He picks up the first down, and then he's run out of bounds. But not before the Rams pick up another first down on this Eagles defense. First down and 10, 5 minutes, 26 seconds now remaining here in the second quarter. Davante Adams out for some water on a first down and 10. Whittington on the carry. Mini jet sweep. He picks up 6, second down and 4. Nakua comes back in. 96 rushing yards for the Rams offense. 28 for Saquon Barkley and the Philadelphia Eagles. That's 28 total. Second down and 4. Rams on the move. They'll snap from the Eagles 16. Williams on the carry straight up. Eagles defense is there to stop them. Crossed over the 15-yard line. So it'll be 3rd and 3 for the Rams. All right, big third down. 3rd and 3. Stafford out of the gun. Pressure fires. Got an open receiver, Davante Adams, but he misses him too high, and that'll bring up 4th down. Let's see what the Rams will do. Boy, the Eagles get a break. And the Rams look like they're going to settle for a field goal opportunity. Stafford had Davante Adams and just flat out missed him. And Cardi will come in. This time it's a 33-yard attempt. He'll look to make it 16. Snap down, kick up, and the kick is good. So with 3:43 remaining, it's 16 for the Rams. It's 7 for the Eagles. But the Eagles get a break as the Rams settle for back-to-back field goals. You're watching the Green Zone on the JAKIB Sports Network. Back in a moment.
Ignite your nights with free live entertainment daily, only at Live Casino and Hotel Philadelphia's Center Bar. 7 days a week, enjoy some of the region's top party bands, performers, and DJs as they take the stage in the heart of the casino action. Great cocktails, live music, and lively moments. It's all happening at Center Bar at Live Casino and Hotel Philadelphia. Visit livecasinophilly.com for more details and the complete list of upcoming events. Must be 21 or older. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
And back here on the Green Zone, don't forget, coming up at halftime, it's our halftime show. Click into the halftime link on the JAKIB Sports Network. Xander Krause and John McMullen will get the very latest from John on Lane Johnson. So tune in to the halftime show. And then, of course, our JAKIB Sports postgame show with Dan Cilio, Xander Krause, John McMullen from the stadium, and all of you from JAKIB Nation for the post-game show. Hopefully this first half trend for your offense does not continue. But I got to tell you, and I don't make my living as a talk show host, but this Eagles offense looks pathetic in this first half. They really do. They have not been able to get anything going. And the Rams are running the football on this Eagles defense. the disparity or the line on the spectrum from total yards for the Rams versus total yards rather for the Eagles in the first half. My friends, it's not even close. So we need a change. We need a change here in the second half. But let's see what they do. Let's see if Jalen Hurts and the offense can get something going. Love to see Mechie get a big return. How about a return? Oh, not going to happen. Bigsby muffs the kick. Has to go back and get it inside the 10. And then he's able to get out to around the 14. We'll see where they spot it. And the Eagles, again, are going to start in poor field position. Saquon Barkley in the first half, 5 rushes for 5 yards. First down and 10 for Jalen and the offense. Now he's up under center. Starts from his own 14-yard line. Barkley deep behind him. Now Devontae in motion. The fake is to Barkley. The short pitch and catch is to Barkley, who has it out at the 10-yard line. He fights his way. He may not have made it back to the original line of scrimmage. It'll be second down. Flag comes down. And A.J. Brown is flagged for a personal foul after the play. Yeah, A.J. Brown looks pretty frustrated right now. So first down and 10. The Eagles are deeper in their own territory. Or second down, rather. Second down and 16. From their own 7. Hurts under center. A.J. in motion. Here comes Saquon Barkley. Spins his way, but gets nowhere. As Barkley spins to the right, cuts back, and the Rams defense is shutting down Saquon Barkley and this Eagles offense here in the first half. Third down and 16. Football at the 8. Hurts out of the gun. Hands the football to Barkley. Barkley will get some yardage, but that's a white flag for the Eagles offense. Let's concede. Let's punt the football and get out of here. 2 minutes, 22 seconds remaining. 16-7 Rams. The offense has 3 timeouts remaining. This thing's going to wind down to the 2-minute warning. What do you think? It's 16-7. L.A. Rams. And the Eagles got a break on a touchdown that came off the board, and the Rams have had to settle for 2 field goals after being on the last 2 drives, after being in position to get touchdowns and put some distance in this football game. 16-7. We're at the 2-minute warning. We'll take a break. Don't forget, coming up at halftime, Xander and John McMullen, you don't want to miss it. Johnny Mack with the very latest on Lane Johnson. We'll have all of that coming up at halftime. Back in a moment.
This is Eric. When he got injured in a car accident, he called Morgan and Morgan. He not only gets a lawyer, he gets trial lawyers like Sam and Jessica who are in it to win it. He gets his own investigators with briefcases, leather ones. And if you ever have questions, our customer service folks keep things rolling. Injured? We're your army. Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm.
And we're back here on the Green Zone, and we are at the 2-minute warning here in the first half. Your Eagles are trailing 16-7. Could be a lot worse than that. But the Eagles offense, before that last drive, Saquon Barkley had 5 carries for 5 yards. A.J. Brown picked up a penalty purely out of frustration. And the Eagles are trailing right now 16-7. And the offense has yet to get going here with all of the weapons. They've had very few attempts and very few conversions other than that opening drive, which started deep in Rams territory. The Eagles offense, even on that drive, took them 9 plays to go 39 yards. And I don't want to harbor on it, but the offense has done absolutely nothing so far in this football game. By the way, this is not the same Rams team that was here a year ago in the playoffs. 16-7, 2 minutes left, first half. Remember, Eagles get the football to start. Eagles have 34 total yards in the first half. The Rams have 194. Eagles will punt. Rams are going to get great field position out of this. Smith again on the return. Line drive, punt from man. But the Rams are going to start on the Eagles side of midfield. All right, here we go. First down and 10. 152 remaining. Matthew Stafford, 7 out of 15, 89 yards, a touchdown, and a pick. Starts on the 48-yard line of the Eagles. Gives to Williams. Williams, 45, still on his feet. Crosses to 40, down to the 38-yard line. Another first down. And the Rams just continue to run the football. They have 3 timeouts, and they're not in a hurry. First down and 10. Stafford fires. Pass complete to Davante Adams. He has it in front of Quinyon Mitchell. It'll bring up a second down. Gain of 8 on the short pitch and catch. Second down and 2. 1:08 clock still on the move. Rams holding on to all 3 timeouts. They'll snap from the 28. Here comes Williams again, and this time the Eagle defense is there. Zach Bond is there to stop Williams. You're under a minute now, 45 seconds. Clock still running. The Rams have not used one of their timeouts. We're down to 30 seconds. It's 3rd and 2. And they're taking their time. Stafford now takes a shot for Davante Adams and falls incomplete. And that'll bring up a 4th down. Boy, did they take a lot of time off the clock. And Stafford misses Davante Adams, who is wide open. So now a 46-yard field goal attempt. by Cardi. He's made 3 already. Snap down, hold down, kick is up, and the kick is good. And another 3 points for the Rams. And it's 19-7. And man, I got to tell you, the Eagles are somewhat lucky in this to be down 19-7 as Cardi converts on his 4th field goal of the afternoon. And I don't know what was going on with the Rams offense on that last series. 3 timeouts in the bag, and they ran the clock down. And then ultimately Stafford missed Devontae Adams, who was wide open again, by the way, and they settled for the field goal. Don't forget halftime. Click on the JAKIB Sports halftime link with Xander Krause and John McMullen. You'll get the very latest on Lane Johnson. So 10 seconds left on the game clock, and the ensuing kickoff sails out of the end zone, and Jalen Hurts will come out to take a knee and get this thing to the half. Final play of the half. Hurts snaps the football, takes a knee. And at the break, the Rams 19, the Eagles 7. Punch into our halftime show with Xander and John McMullen. I'll see you in the third quarter.
Ignite your nights with free live entertainment daily, only at Live Casino and Hotel Philadelphia's Center Bar. 7 days a week, enjoy some of the region's top party bands, performers, and DJs as they take the stage in the heart of the casino action. Great cocktails, live music, and lively moments. It's all happening at Center Bar at Live Casino and Hotel Philadelphia. Visit livecasinophilly.com for more details and the complete list of upcoming events. Must be 21.
EAGLES. Eagles.
Ignite your nights with free live entertainment daily, only at Live Casino and Hotel Philadelphia's Center Bar. 7 days a week, enjoy some of the region's top party bands, performers, and DJs as they take the stage in the heart of the casino action. Great cocktails, live music, and lively moments. It's all happening at Center Bar at Live Casino and Hotel Philadelphia. Visit livecasinophilly.com for more details and the complete list of upcoming events. Must be 21 or older. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
The following is a real testimonial from the father of a young injured victim.
I didn't think she was going to make it.
Major Perry's daughter was the victim of a horrific accident caused by someone else's negligence.
If you don't find the right counselor, law firm that you're looking for, you will get lost in the wilderness.
Badly injured? Call the Fritz and Bianculli Law Firm at 215-458-2222 and find out why they say, "We got this."
In our hometown, we all look out for each other. We step up to keep our communities going strong. And at Independence Blue Cross, we're here to keep you going strong as the #1 health insurer in the region. No IBX is always looking out for you.
We noticed that there was mold creeping into our basement about a year and a half ago, and wanted to make sure that we were getting rid of the problem permanently. We actually reached out to several different contractors to get it resolved, and actually 2 of them recommended DryTech to us as a long-term solution. Other than the noise factor, we wouldn't even know that there was work being done on the basement level. It's really been a clean process for us.
Score and save this football season on your car insurance. Before the next game, save up to 40% on your auto insurance policy. That's right, 40% savings. Call an Audible this season and contact the Del Val Insurance Group. They're an advocate for you, not an insurance company. That means they'll get you the right coverage and save you up to 40%. Call managing partners Fran or Jim of Del Val Insurance, 215-354-0122, or score and save at dvigi.com. dvigi.com.
EAGLES. Eagles.
And welcome back, everyone, into the Green Zone. Thanks for being with us this afternoon. The second half now getting underway. Let me get myself situated here. I apologize for that. The Eagles will start in possession of the football on their own 9-yard line. So first down and 10. Jalen Hurts out of the gun on his own 5. Barkley comes up out of the backfield. He catches the football past the 10-yard line. Short gain, only 3 yards. Xander, if you're listening, heat up that water and get me some hot tea, will you? The cup's already made. Second down and 7 for this offense. Hurts, 5 and 9 for 20 yards. Hurts is hit. Football's out. And the Rams, are they going to get it? Yes, they are. Hurts coughs up the football. And the Rams have it. Oh, my. Yeah, Matt Pryor doesn't have a chance. I mean, not a chance. Verse just crushed Jalen Hurts. Football comes out. Turnover. Rams start. "48 seconds into the second half. The Rams have a 1st and goal at the 10-yard line. Stafford swings the pass over to Williams, and Williams gets into the end zone, and it is a touchdown, Rams. Wow. 14:06 remaining. Third quarter. First play after the turnover. And Williams catches the football on a short pitch and catch and literally high steps it into the end zone before DeJean is able to get a hand on him. It's 25-7. And the extra point is up, and it is good. And the Rams, who have scored 26 straight points, lead the Eagles 26-7. 26-7. Back in a moment.
This is Eric. When he got injured in a car accident, he called Morgan & Morgan. He not only gets a lawyer, he gets trial lawyers like Sam and Jessica who are in it to win it. He gets his own investigators with briefcases, leather ones. And if you ever have questions, our customer service folks keep things rolling. Injured? We're your army. Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm.
And back here on the Green Zone here across the JAKIB Sports Network. Thanks for being part of our halftime show with Xander Krause and John McMullen. Do not miss the postgame show today. Xander Krause, Big Sills, John McMullen, and then our postgame show is when you join Xander Krause. We may go deep into the night on the postgame show today. We're all presented by Live Casino and Hotel Philadelphia, voted the best casino by the Philadelphia Inquirer, and of course Morgan & Morgan, America's #1 injury law firm. So the first half of this football game, the first possession of the game, Stafford is picked off by Zach Bond. Eagles start on the 39-yard line of the Rams and take a 7-0 lead, get a touchdown. And that's been it so far. The Rams have scored 26 straight. They had a touchdown taken off the board. They settled at one point on that stretch run into the half for field goals instead of touchdown conversions, and now lead 26-7. And Jalen Hurts on that shot from Krause took a big hit and coughed up the football. All right. Third quarter action. Eagles set to go. "54 seconds into the third quarter. On a third down, hit, sack, fumble, Rams touchdown, all in 54 seconds. It's 26-7. Now the kickoff. Mechie this time drops the football inside the 10-yard line. And the return team for the Eagles has been awful. Their starting position on just kickoffs has been terrible. And so Jalen Hurts and the offense will come out. They'll start first down and 10 deep in their own territory. They're going to need to do something they haven't done all game. They're going to need to start throwing the football. First down and 10. Jalen on his 16-yard line. Here comes pressure, fires, pass is complete over to A.J. Brown, and Brown has it, steps out of bounds, pass complete. First catch for A.J. Brown today. Short of the line to gain, second down. 2nd and 2, gain of 8. $13:41 remaining. On a 2nd and 2, they give us to Barkley. Barkley this time off the left side, gets 3, picks up the first down. Fisk is there to meet him, but Barkley picks it up. It'll be a first down, Eagles. So first down and 10. Give us to Barkley. Barkley cuts back up to the center of the field. And a first big gain for Saquon Barkley as he picks up 7 on the carry. It'll bring up second down and 3. Saquon Barkley with a little bit of daylight. Eagles right back up to the line. Hurts standing on his 34. Barkley now in motion. Hurts. He's going to tuck the football away. He's going to keep the football. He cuts back up over the 40-yard line. He picks up the first down. Flag down. Let's see about that. That was run all the way for Jalen. And that's coming back. So Dickerson gets called for the hold. 10-yard step off. First down is negated. And it's second down and 13. Hurts 6 of 10, 28 yards. Back at his own 29. 12:25 remaining, third quarter. Hurts out of the gun. Snap to Hurts. He's taking a shot down the field. He's got A.J. Brown, and A.J. Brown has it. A 36-yard pass completion from Hurts to A.J. Brown. Great catch by Brown. And good for a first down. That's a big conversion for the offense. What a great catch by A.J. Brown. Now down to the 34-yard line of the Rams. Hurts fires again, and he's got him, and it's Dallas Goedert, and Goedert is into the end zone, and the Eagles strike. Touchdown, Eagles. Wow. Jalen Hurts to Dallas Goedert, touchdown, Eagles. And it's 26-13 with 11:38 remaining. Elliott in now for the extra point. Snap, kick, up, kick, good. And with 11:38 remaining, Jalen Hurts showing some energy following that touchdown. Rams 26, Eagles 14. Back in a moment.
Ignite your nights with free live entertainment daily, only at Live Casino and Hotel Philadelphia's Center Bar. 7 days a week, enjoy some of the region's top party bands, performers, and DJs as they take the stage in the heart of the casino action. Great cocktails, live music, and lively moments. It's all happening at Center Bar at Live Casino and Hotel Philadelphia. Visit livecasinophilly.com for more details and the complete list of upcoming events. Must be 21 or older. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
And back here on the green zone, and Jalen Hurts was just unleashed in those last two pass attempts. One, a big strike to A.J. Brown, and then the Dallas Goedert touchdown. And all of a sudden, a little bit of life in that offense, and it's 26-14. So the Rams have a 12-point lead, but all of a sudden, those field goals that the Rams had to settle for instead of touchdowns, you got a lot of football to play here in the second half. Now the other side of the equation, the Eagles' defense needs to come up with a stop. Elliott will come in to kick off for the Rams. Stafford and the offense will have a 12-point lead. I'll take that tea. Oh, okay. Yep, that works. I needed something hot. All right, here we go. Third quarter action. The touchdown pass to Dallas Goedert. And now the punt from Elliott. Corum on the return. It's out to the 31-yard line. That's where the Rams offense will take over. They'll start first down and 10. 26 for the Rams. $14 for the Birds. Rams up by 12. Stafford and the offense goes back to work. 11:33 remaining. Third quarter. Remember, the defense has not been able to stop the run. Stafford now pass, fires, complete. Puka Nakua's got it. Picks up the first down before he's knocked up out of bounds. Puka Nakua on a short pitch and catch converts for the first down. Fifth catch for Nakua. Now 1st down and 10 for the Rams. Football out to their own 42. Williams in the backfield. He takes the handoff. He's got room. He cuts back up inside, and he pushes his way out close to midfield. They'll mark him at the 48 or 49. But a good 6-yard carry for Williams on the 1st down carry. Vaughn again on the stop, but 2nd down and 4. 10-15 remaining. Stafford up under center. Here comes Williams again. Williams this time goes to the left side. They push him over midfield. Gets a couple yards. It'll bring up 3rd down. Third and 2. 9:50 remaining. 3rd quarter. Eagles need a stop here. Get the offense back on the field. 3rd down and 2. Play clock at 8. Stafford standing at his 45. Out of the gun. Looking. Now he's under pressure. Now he rolls. Now he's going to try and get there, but he won't get to the 1st down markers. Jordan Davis runs him down. And that'll bring up a 4th down. So the Eagles get a stop. And the Rams will have to punt. Big stop for the Eagles. Evans' punt is high and short. Fair catch. So a stop by the Eagles defense. Jalen Hurts and the offense will get the football back. You're listening and watching the Green Zone on the JAKIB Sports Network. Back in 60.
If you're a small business owner, a 1099 employee, or a contractor and you need help with your health insurance, do you know who to call? We're here to help. We are JSH Group Healthcare Solutions of PA, and we've been helping our friends and neighbors for over 20 years. With all the changes happening in the health insurance industry, there's no need to worry. JSH Group Healthcare Solutions of PA has you covered 24/7, 365 days a year. Contact broker owner Jan Riegel directly at 610-483-8426. That's 610-483-8426. At JSH Group Healthcare Solutions of PA, we provide customizable plans fitting any specific need because we have a plan for everyone.
And back here on the Green Zone, thanks for being with us here on the JAKIB Sports Network. The defense comes up with a stop, and that was a big stop for the Eagle defense. They get possession and they have momentum. Here in the 3rd quarter, they trail by 12, 26 to 14 Rams. See what Jalen Hurts and the offense does here. They'll have a 1st down and 10 when they snap the football inside their own 20. See if Saquon Barkley can get going. All right, here we go. Jalen is standing at a 7 on a 1st down and 10. They start this drive at a 13. Jalen, he's under pressure. He's hit. He falls back into the end zone. He doesn't lose his balance, but he throws the football away as that pocket backed up into Jalen. Incomplete, 2nd down. So 2nd down and 10. Hurts 8 of 13, 99 yards to 1 touchdown to Dallas Goedert. 2nd down and 10. Barkley to the left. Hurts again standing at the 8. Fires, passes, broke it up, intended for A.J. Brown, and that is incomplete. Jalen may have telegraphed that pass a little bit. Good play by the Rams defender. Forbes made a nice play on that football and punched it away from A.J. 3rd and 10. 8:33 remaining, 3rd quarter. You don't want to go 3 and out here. Hurts again. Smith now in motion to the near side. The snap. Hurts. Fires. He's got an open receiver. He's got Devontae Smith. And Smith has it. And it's good for the 1st down out to the 29-yard line. And that is a big 1st down conversion for Jalen Hurts and the offense. Boy, Hurts had a lot of time in the pocket. First down and 10. 8-minute mark, 3rd quarter, 26-14. Devontae again in motion to the short side. Hurts dropping, looking, firing, dumps it underneath. Dotson with his first reception of the day. Positive yards. 2nd down and 3. The short pitch and catch, net 7. Hurts on his own 31. 2nd and 3. Fake, fires over the middle, then he misses his intended receiver. But a flag comes in. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. And that's going to go against the Rams. Oh, man, Devontae Smith took a big shot. Kitchens hit Devontae up top. So the penalty will give him the 1st down. It'll be 1st down and 10. So 1st down and 10, drive continues. 49-yard line of the Rams now. 7:19 remaining. Here comes Saquon Barkley, right side. He's at the 45. He leaps, and then he gets down to the 41-yard line. So Saquon Barkley with his longest carry of the day. 9 yards, 2nd down and 1. Big Fred Johnson now playing that right tackle out in front, leading Saquon Barkley. And a 9-yard gain, 2nd and 1. They snap from the 40. 6:45 remaining, 3rd quarter. Fake to Barkley. Hurts, looking, now comes back the other way. Mechie has it. Good for the 1st down. Picks up 8. Another 1st down for the Eagles. Drive continues. 6:31 remaining, 3rd quarter. Hurts now 11 of 17, 130 yards. 1 touchdown. First down and 10. Football on the 32. Barkley on to the right of Hurts. Here comes Saquon Barkley straight up, and he's got room. He's got 10, 11, 12 yards, and he gets down to the 19-yard line, and Saquon Barkley picks up the first down. And again, Fred Johnson with the key block. First down and 10. Give us to Barkley again, and this time Barkley is bottled up. It'll be gain of a yard, maybe. Called second down and 9. Snap from the 20. Eagles have 137 yards so far here in the third quarter. Hurts drops the football over to A.J. Brown. Brown out to the 15-yard line, spins down at the 14-yard line. It'll bring up third down. 3rd and 4. .447. See what the offense will do. Hurts in the gun at the 19. Snap to Hurts. He's throwing. He's looking. He fires. His pass is complete to Devontae Smith. And Devontae actually is going to be spotted short of the first down. He crossed over, caught the football, and down at the 11, but stepped back on this side. It'll be 4th down. Based on the spot, it's 4th and a yard. Yep, you can see the spot from the side judge. 4th and 1. Tush push, 3rd of the game. Did Hurts get it? Well, let's see where they spot it. Yeah, they are trying to yank the football out of Hurts. I don't know if he got it. Now you're in the... They gave it to him on the spot. First down. 1st and goal. Drive so far, 11 plays. Here comes Barkley. Nothing there for Saquon off the right side. Gain of a yard. It'll be 2nd down and goal. 2:50. And the clock on the move. It'll be 2nd down and goal for the offense. Now Barkley will line up to the right of Hurts. Play clock down to 3. Jalen's got to get it off. I don't know if he got it off. He does. Throws it into the end zone. Brown's got it for a touchdown. Looks like he pushed off. Rams want a flag. There is no call. And A.J. Brown with his first touchdown of the 25 season. And just like that, Elliott will come in to make it 26-21 with 2 minutes and 16 seconds remaining. Snap, kick, up, kick is good. And Jalen Hurts on his last 2 drives, Dallas Goedert and now A.J. Brown in the end zone. It's 26-21. We got a football game. Back in a moment.
This is Eric. When he got injured in a car accident, he called Morgan & Morgan. He not only gets a lawyer, he gets trial lawyers like Sam and Jessica who are in it to win it. He gets his own investigators with briefcases, leather ones. And if you ever have questions, our customer service folks keep things rolling. Injured? We're your army. Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm.
Back here on the Green Zone, presented by Morgan & Morgan, America's #1 injury law firm. Also presented by the Live Casino Hotel in Philadelphia, voted best casino by the Philadelphia Inquirer.
Ignite your nights with free live entertainment daily, only at Live Casino and Hotel Philadelphia's Center Bar. 7 days a week, enjoy some of the region's top party bands, performers, and DJs as they take the stage in the heart of the casino action. Great cocktails, live music, and lively moments. It's all happening at Center Bar at Live Casino and Hotel Philadelphia. Visit livecasinophilly.com for more details and the complete list of upcoming events. Must be 21 or older. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
And back here on the Green Zone, let me take a moment to remind everybody watching us today on the Green Zone, if you want to get on our VIP bus to Buffalo, text me today at 267-261-3428. I'll give you all the details. What a great trip. A luxury charter, overnight accommodations, a tailgate at Highmark Stadium in Buffalo. Bring your jacket. It's December 28th. What a great trip it will be. Eagles and the Bills might be a Super Bowl preview up in Buffalo. We, of course, will be there with our bus trip, and we hope that you take a moment to consider joining us on that road to Buffalo in December. Back here on the Green Zone, I'm Joe Krause with you all afternoon today. I'm glad you're with us, and I appreciate everyone working through my voice issues today. What a great start to the second half for the Eagles offense and for Jalen Hurts. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns. Remember, in that first half, the Eagles only mustered 33 yards. Now the defense will need to come up with a stop again. All right, so Elliott will have to re-kick. It looks like he pulled the trigger before he received the signal that they were ready for him to begin. So Elliott will tee it up again. Elliott from the 35. 26-21. Boy, that score looks a lot better. Corum out to the 30-yard line on the return. And that's where Stafford and the offense will start. All right, 1st down and 10 for Stafford and the offense. Jalen Hurts cheering on his defense. They need a big stop. All right, 1st and 10. Stafford under center. They start from the 30. Williams in the backfield. The give is to Williams. He looks to go left side. 4-yard gain. Call it 2nd down and 6. Four-yard gain on the carry, 2nd down and 6. Stafford now out of the gun. And now the Rams take a timeout with 1:31 remaining here in the third quarter. 26-21. It'll be 2nd down and 6 when play resumes. Eagle defense needs to come up with a big stop. Get Jalen Hurts back on the field. Second down and 6. Rams huddle up after the timeout. 1:31 remaining third quarter. Stafford this time up under center. Stafford rolls. Now he fires. Pass complete. Short. Whittington has it, but not much there. It'll bring up 3rd down. Jalen Carter put pressure on Stafford. Whittington actually loses a yard. So 3rd down and 7. Stafford in the gun. Snap, blitz up, coming, fires. He's got his man. That's Puka Nacua, who picks up the 1st down. Now, hold on. Stafford gets hit when he releases the football. Oh, yeah, he's got that catch. That's a catch. So the Rams are going to challenge as replay assist. Says the pass to Nacua is incomplete. The replay on the network. I don't think the football ever touches the ground. So a big review coming up as Nacua picked up enough for the 1st down. It'll either be 1st down, Rams, or 4th down. And Jalen Carter hit Stafford, and the football came out in a wobbled fashion. A big call coming up as we wait for them to sort everything out. You're watching the Green Zone here on the JAKIB Sports Network. Glad you're with us here on a Sunday afternoon. We'll be right back here next Sunday when the Eagles go on the road to Tampa Bay. Would love to go to Tampa 3-0. Will it be 1st and 10? Will it be 4th down? Waiting for the red hat down on the field and for the replay to come back down. And the replay, the Rams are going to give credit for the reception. And that's the right call. When Stafford took a hit, he was slow getting up. First and 10 on their own 40. Stafford again fires. He's got Nakua again, and Puka Nakua down to the Eagles' 40-yard line. A strike from Stafford. Flag comes in after the play. So Puka Nakua gets a flag for taunting. Oh, man. I mean, go back and watch that one. We'll take it, but go back and watch it. Yeah, I don't think so either. 1st down and 10 for the Rams. Football on their own 45-yard line. Another 1st down and 10. Might be the last play of the 3rd quarter. They give us to Nakua. Crosses midfield. It's down to the 48-yard line. 6-yard gain. And the last play of the 3rd quarter. It'll be a 2nd down and 4 when quarter number 4 begins. It's the Rams 26, the Eagles 21. Back here in a moment.
This is Eric. When he got injured in a car accident, he called Morgan & Morgan. He not only gets a lawyer, he gets trial lawyers like Sam and Jessica who are in it to win it. He gets his own investigators with briefcases, leather ones. And if you ever have questions, our customer service folks keep things rolling. Injured? We're your army. Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm.
If you're a small business owner, a 1099 employee, or a contractor and you need help with your health insurance, do you know who to call? We're here to help. We are JSH Group Healthcare Solutions of PA, and we've been helping our friends and neighbors for over 20 years. With all the changes happening in the health insurance industry, there's no need to worry. JSH Group Healthcare Solutions of PA has you covered 24/7, 365 days a year. Contact broker owner Jan Riegel directly at 610-483-8426. That's 610-483-8426. At JSH Group Healthcare Solutions of PA, we provide customizable plans fitting any specific need because we have a plan for everyone.
And back here on the Green Zone here on a Sunday afternoon, fourth quarter action getting set to begin down in South Philadelphia. Third quarter belongs for sure to Jalen Hurts and the offense as they get two scores. It's now 26-21. We're glad that you're with us here on the Green Zone here on JAKIB Sports. Don't forget, coming up after the game, it's the JAKIB Sports post-game show with Xander Cilio and John McMullen. So second down and 4. Stafford checks down. Allen on the end of that short pitch and catch picks up 3. It'll be third down and 1. Again, I'd love to see the defense get a stop here. Third and 1. 46 of the Eagles. Stafford taking a shot down the field. He's got an open receiver. Devontae Adams. No flag. 4th and 1. Let's see what McVay will do. Rams are going to go for it. And now the Rams are going to use their second timeout on a 4th and 1. So big 4th down. All right. Stafford up under center. Williams all the way behind. They give us to Williams. He's not going to get there. The Eagles are going to hold. No shot. Jordan Davis. And the Eagles defense holds. And Jalen Hurts in the offense will come right back out. Maybe one of the 5 plays that will determine the outcome of the game. It was 26-7 at one point. It's 26-21 right now. Hurts in the offense out. Jalen's up under center on his own 47. The pitch is to Barkley. Barkley tries to get to the outside, and he gets not much at all for Saquon. He loses a yard, second down and 11. Hurts 10 out of 12 in the second half, 131 yards. Second down and 11. Football now on the 46 of the Birds. Barkley in motion. Hurts, fires. Devontae has it. Stopped short. It'll bring up third down. Third and 4. $13:04 remaining. Hurts the line up in the gun. 5 on the play clock. Snap to Hurts. He's going to throw. He's under pressure. They've got Hurts. Flag down, and Hurts is brought down. Let's see what the call is. Hurts lost 2 on the play. So a holding call against the Eagles declined by McVay. So the Rams declined the penalty, 4th down and 6. Eagles need to get to the 43 of the Rams. Rams are bringing the house. Here we go. Here they come. Hurts under pressure. They got him. He gets it away, and it is incomplete. Intended for A.J. Brown. And the Rams hold. Oh, man. The battle continues. The Rams will have possession of the football as the Eagles fail to convert. It's still 26-21. Stick around. You're watching the Green Zone on the JAKIB Sports Network.
The One Big Beautiful Bill was recently enacted by Congress. Many provisions such as no tax on tips and no tax on overtime can help reduce tax liability for many taxpayers. Are you unsure how the provisions of the bill will impact your taxes? Want to avoid any unforeseen surprises when filing your 2025 tax returns? Then you need to contact the tax professionals at Mankowski Associates CPA LLC. They will review your returns and provide guidance on how the changes will impact your return. They can be reached at 215-682-7366. And be sure to mention Eastern University for special discounts. That's 215-682-7366.
And back here on the Green Zone, here on the JAKIB Sports Network. Glad you're with me and staying with me. Despite the voice, I appreciate you being with me here all afternoon. Not what we expected after the Eagles came up with a 4th down stop. The Rams do the same. And now the Rams offense will take over. And the Eagle defense will have to come up big again. Our post-game show today on the JAKIB Sports Network, and we'll direct you right to it, should be very, very interesting today. And the post-game show with all of you may go deep into the night. 26-21 Rams. Rams will start right at midfield. They're going right to left. They have a 1st down and 10. Corum on the carry. Looks to cut back. Now he runs back the other way. 45. He runs down, crosses over the 40, picks up a first down before he's knocked out of bounds. Blake Corum started to the left and then came all the way back across the field. Picks up 11. Good first down carry for the Rams. That was all Blake Corum. First and 10, 11:44. Corum again, straight ahead. Not much there at all. Davis again. Gain of a yard, second down and 9. 11:20 remaining. Stafford will have a second down and 9, 14-24, $148. 2 touchdowns, 1 pick. He's in the gun. Snap to Stafford. Here they come. Pressure, fires, pass complete to Puka Nacua, and he spins away and picks up the first down. Nacua with his 8th reception. First down and 10 for the Rams. 10 minutes, 15 seconds remaining. Whittington on the carry. I'm not so sure that was the way it was supposed to be, but Stafford literally had a dive to hand the football off to Whittington on a jet sweep to the short side of the field. He gains a yard, second down and 9. Under 10. Football in the 25 of the Eagles. Pressure from Bond. Nacua again. Pass complete, short of the line to gain. It'll bring up third down. Clock continues to move, 9:18 remaining. Third down and 2 for the Rams. 9-minute mark. Stafford's out of the gun. Stafford takes a shot in the end zone. Oh, no. Blanket shift on the coverage. Devontae Adams hit him in the belly, and it is incomplete. Let's see on the replay. Blankenship may have punched it out. Got the right arm in there. But Adams hits him right in the belly and goes to the turf. 4th and 2, another field goal for Carty. 36-yard attempt. This one is blocked. Now the football's out. Oh, my. And the Rams are going to come away with a goose egg. Wow. Jalen Carter, Jordan Davis. Carter hit it first. And the Eagles will take over. Wow. Stick around. The Green Zone on JAKIB Sports. Back in a moment.
Ignite your nights with free live entertainment daily, only at Live Casino and Hotel Philadelphia's Center Bar. 7 days a week, enjoy some of the region's top party bands, performers, and DJs as they take the stage in the heart of the casino action. Great cocktails, live music, and lively moments. It's all happening at Center Bar at Live Casino and Hotel Philadelphia. Visit livecasinophilly.com for more details and the complete list of upcoming events. Must be 21 or older. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
And back here on the Green Zone here on the JAKIB Sports Network. Glad you're with me and hanging out with me all afternoon here as the Eagles have dominated here in the second half. At one point, as you know by now, down 26-7. It's 26-21, and the Rams go for another field goal blocked by Jalen Carter and then Jordan Davis. And the Eagles will take over with possession of the football, trailing by 5, and in a position right now to put a long, sustained drive together and win this football game. And what a turn of events that would be. Let's see how it all plays out. Jalen Hurts and the offense will come out. Big stop for the defense. First down and 10 for Philadelphia. And then Jalen Carter gets a 15-yard penalty for taunting. And now the Eagles are going to start 1st and 10 from their own 8-yard line. Come on, Jalen. Hurts, fires, pass is dropped, intended for Goddard. Call it 2nd down and 10. You make a big play, you block the field goal, and then you get into a taunting, shouting match with somebody on the Rams. And now your team starts inside their own 10. 2nd down and 9. Hurts will be in the gun at the 4. Snap. Clean pocket. Fires. Pass complete to Devontae. They say no. Incomplete. And that'll make it 3rd down and 10. See if that was short. Yeah, no, it came out. Good play by Lake. Pass was a little low. So now a big 3rd down. 8:32 remaining. Football on the 9-yard line. Here come the Rams. Here comes everybody. Hurts, fires, and the pass is to A.J. Brown. He picks up the 1st down, and A.J. Brown, a determined A.J. Brown, fights his way to the 35-yard line. Oh, my. Wow. A tough catch by A.J. Brown. Out to the 33, 34-yard line, 1st down. 7:57 remaining. Hurts pulls it out of Saquon. Hurts has room down the sideline, picks up a 1st down. Steps out of bounds, 7:48 to play, fourth quarter. Third down and 10. And A.J. Brown converts after the Jalen Carter stupidity. 26-21, 7:25 remaining. Smith in motion. Now here comes Saquon Barkley. Not much for Saquon. Tough sledding today so far for Barkley. Be 2nd and 8. Barkley will get 2. Hurts 16 of 25, 179 yards, 2 touchdowns, all in this half. Second and 8. Hurts on the 42. He's going to throw. Fires. Devontae has it at the 48 of the Rams. Short of the line to gain. It'll be third down. Call it third down and 3. $6:25 now remaining. Big third down for the Birds. Hurts at his 47. Barkley to the right. Here come the Rams. Pocket collapses. Pass fires. There's Devontae Smith, who goes up and gets it. He's got it, and he's got a first down. What a catch by Devontae Smith. So first down and 10. 5:35 remaining. 38-yard line of the Rams. Now Barkley, nothing for Saquon. That time he tries the left side of the line. Second down and 10. $5:10 remaining. Second down. Hurts in the gun. Barkley to his right. Blitz. Hurts is under. They got him. He throws it away, and he hits Saquon in his hands, and Saquon drops it. It'll bring third down. Hurts had time in the pocket. Third and 10. 4:48. Eagles are 3 for 11 on third downs. And now Jalen Hurts has to take a timeout as the play clock rolls towards zeros. First time out of the half for the Eagles. Big play coming up for the offense. We'll talk about it all on the post-game show, my friends. It's 26-21. 4:48 remaining. Saquon had some green in front of him if he was able to catch that football. Big third down. Here we go. Football on the 38. Third down and 10. Hurts standing on his own 44. Here comes pressure. Hurts fires, pass complete. He's got A.J. Brown. A.J. slips a tackle, and he's down to the sideline. And A.J. Brown on the move. First down, Eagles. 23-yard pitch and catch. Jalen Hurts to A.J. Brown. Wow. Down to the 15. First and 10. 4:40 remaining. 26-21 Rams. Hurts. He's going to keep the football. He crosses. He tries to the 15. He's hit and dropped. Second down. Gets to the 13-yard line. Second down and 8. 4:19. Clock continues to run. Second and 8. At the 4-minute mark when he snaps the football. Here we go. Hurts. He's going to keep the football again. Hurts inside the 10. And he's down to the 7 or the 8-yard line. That'll bring up a third down. Third and 3. Need to get to the 5 to move the sticks. There comes Saquon Barkley. Spin it, and he gets the first down. Saquon Barkley down to the 3-yard line. And that was all Saquon Barkley. First and goal, under 3. Current drive is 13 plays, 87 yards, 5 minutes and 56 seconds. Eagles are going to run out the clock and win the game. Here comes Barkley. Barkley hit behind the line, second down. 2:30 left. Do not have to run another play before the 2-minute warning. It'll be second down and goal. Hurts now. See if he's going to snap it or not. He approached the 2-minute warning. And Hurts is not going to snap the football. And the clock will stop right at the 2-minute warning. 26-21. Rams. Jalen and the offense knocking on the door. As soon as the game concludes, we'll redirect you right to the post-game show. Xander Krause, Dan Cilio, and then John McMullen from down at the stadium. I appreciate you working with me today and being with me all day on the Green Zone. Despite the voice, I appreciate you being here. Two minutes remaining. Eagles trail by 5. How quickly will they score? Something to think about. It'll be a first and goal. Are the Eagles going to win this game on a tush push? into the end zone for the final play of the game. When play resumes, the Eagles will have the 1st and goal from the 3-yard line. All right, here we go. Second and goal from the 9, not the 3. Second and goal from the 9. Got the 2-minute warning. Hurts. That is 14. 4-man rush. Hurts. Pass. Fires. Barkley with the catch. Short gain. Stops the clock as he falls out of bounds. 3rd and goal, 155. The 16th play of the drive. Hurts at the 9. Out of the gun. 3rd down and goal. Snap to Hurts. Fires. Looking for A.J. Brown. Incomplete. And that'll bring up 4th down. 4th and goal with 1:51. No way AJ was catching that football. 4th down and goal. 1:51. Rams are going to get the football back. Hurts has a naked backfield. 5 receiver set. Snap to Hurts. He fires into the end zone, and he's got Devontae Smith for a touchdown. And the Eagles take the lead. 1:48 remaining. And Devontae Smith. But now the Eagles will stay on the field and go for 2. Go for 2. 27-26. Hurts. Stops. Fires. Incomplete. Intended for Devontae Smith. So 27-26 with 1:48 remaining. Stafford and the offense will get the football back. Wow. A lot to talk about on the post-game show. And Jalen Hurts brings this team back in the second half. And they survive another stupid penalty by Jalen Carter on this long drive. So when the Rams get the football, they'll have one timeout. Corum on the return gets out to the 30. Trotter Jr. there to stop Corum. All right, here we go. From the 30. Stafford has 144. Williams will line up to his left. He's in the gun. Fires behind Puka Nacua. It'll be second down. That was not close. Second down and 10. Stafford fires, pass complete. Nacua. Bennett is in. It'll be 3rd and 1. Nakua's a yard short. He's at the 39. Williams gets the first down to the 45-yard line. 1:17. Clock on the move. Remember, they only have one timeout. 1:05. Stafford. Pressure. Fires. Complete. Nacua again. 44-yard line. 58 seconds remaining. They're picking on Bennett, who's in for Adoree Jackson. 47 seconds. Stafford, no pressure at all. Takes a shot, and he was looking for Nacua again, and Nacua is looking for a flag. It'll be second down as Bennett was holding on to him. I mean, wide open. Bennett's got the jersey and the rib pads, but no call. Second down and 10. 41 seconds remaining. Play clock down to 5. Stafford fires. He's got him again. Whittington. It's 3rd and 1. Football at the 35. Eagles defense on their heels. 23 seconds in the game. First down. Carry. Williams gets the first down. There's 15 seconds remaining. Carty is well in range. So the Eagles take a timeout there, not the Rams. So with 15 seconds remaining, the Eagles call the timeout. The Rams still have a timeout. There's 18 seconds remaining. 27-26. Rams still have a timeout. Stafford standing on his 42. Pressure. Fires. He's got a receiver, and it's incomplete. Puka Nacua almost Had it. Second down and 10. Oh, man. Bennett gets away with another one. My gosh. Second down. 13 seconds remaining. Now Stafford will be under center. Williams on the carry. Clock's going to wind down. 2 seconds left on the clock. And the Rams will take their final timeout. It'll be a 43-yard field goal attempt to win it for the Rams. He's already made 4 today. 51, 28, 33, and 46. His last attempt of 36 was blocked. 27-26. It's a 44-yard attempt. Cardi will line up. We'll see if Sirianni burns his final timeout. He does. As soon as the game concludes, we'll point you right over to the post-game show with Xander Krause, Big Sills, and then John McMullen from down at the stadium. 27-26. Eagles. Remember, Carter blocked the last one. Him and Davis. Here we go. 44-yard attempt for Carter. He hits it. The Rams are 3-0. Snap. Hold. Kick. It's blocked again. It's blocked again. And Jordan Davis is rumbling down the field. And Jordan Davis is into the end zone. They block it again. They block it again. They block it again. And the Eagles win it. Back-to-back blocks. Wow. And the Eagles win it. Oh, my. And that's the final. Wow. Jordan Davis touchdown after the block. That's going to do it for the Green Zone. We're going to exit out. You'll go right to the post-game show. See you next time, everyone.